Hey, this is Jeanette at the Not So Perfect Mom. I've been gone for a little while and I thought I would come back with a bit of a book haul. Halloween was my birthday, so I used my gift cards to buy books and this bookshelf behind me to start replacing the ones that were destroyed in a flood. Not a flood, in my basement being flooded. There are where the rest of my books are being stored. And I have two more bookcases over there that are homeschool books. But on with the book haul. I don't know a whole lot about each book, and I'm not very good at this, so let's see how it goes. First, I picked up the Bird Box, or Bird Box by Josh Malerman, and I think this has been going around YouTube for quite a while about people not being able to see, having to blindfold themselves because something they see will make them go crazy and start killing themselves and other people. And I've already started. I haven't got very far yet. Okay, and I also got Alice, and this one's been going around YouTube for quite a bit too, and it's more about, I think Alice gets out of the hospital, and I'm not sure from there, some kind of adventure, and I like Alice in Wonderland, and I really like morbid, creepy, twisted stuff, so this is one of them. Then I bought Ink and Bone by Rachel Caine, and this, I believe, is the first book in the Great Library series, and I don't really know a whole lot about it. My daughter wanted it, and I thought, well, I like libraries, and it looks really cool, so I picked this one up. And then I bought Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I actually already owned this series, the whole well, most of the series, most of the first one, from when I was a teenager, so like 15 years ago. And I've been slowly replacing them with the big floppy editions because I don't like the small paperback editions. They're really hard. You can actually see these are the smaller, less floppy ones, and it's harder to read them. And this is Palace Walk by Naguib Mahfouz. That's my daughter making fun of me in the background. And this is the first volume in the Cairo, there she is, the Cairo trilogy. And she's messing with my dog. And this is about 3 generations of an Egyptian family, and they're, let me read the back so I can give you an idea of what it is. It says, Cairo Trilogy traces 3 generations of the family of tyrannical patriarch, I'm not going to say the name because it's very long and hard, against the turbulent backdrop of colonial Egypt. This book and the next book I'm fixing to show you were recommended by a friend that lives in Morocco, and he's trying to widen my horizons. And then this is the next book, and this is Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, and this is the first book in the, I think it's the African series, I'm not completely sure, and it's another book about, you know, family life in Africa, and this fall of grace, and how they, you know, kind of, I'm stumbling here, I guess of how the ancient world and the new world kind of mix. I'll know more after I read it. And then I bought The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey. And I think everybody has pretty much seen this one going around YouTube about a girl with some kind of supernatural powers that she has to be kept under lock and key. Then I bought The Man Who Loved Books Too Much by Allison Hoover Bartlett, and this is about a book thief named Gilkey, I believe, and it's about the author and a group trying to track him down and what they go through and what his processes are. And I started it, and I've not got very far yet, but it's really pretty interesting if you're a book person. Of course, you're going to like things about books. And then I bought something, Depression Era Recipes. I don't know if this has an, oh yeah, it does. Patricia R. Wagner. And it just has really simple, easy recipes that people would have used during the Depression. And then I read the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy a couple months ago, and as soon as I finished it, I went ahead and bought the second one. And I have found that if I listen to it on an audiobook, I get through the book a lot faster because this thing is pretty big. And this is by Patrick Ness. And then I bought an old book that I read as a teenager again, and I couldn't find it at our library anymore. And it is a science fiction book called On a Pale Horse by Piers. It's the first in the Incarnations of Immortality series, and it is about a man named Zane that kills death and basically has to take death's place, and he doesn't know that when he kills him, and all that he goes through becoming death, which is actually funnier than it really sounds. And then I picked up Raise Your Child's Social IQ by Cathi, Cohen, Stepping Stones to People Skills for Kids. And I have two children that are, well, one that's autistic, Asperger's syndrome, and one that is, we think might be. And so this is something that it's got exercises, it's got comics, it's got different things in it for the parent and for the children to help them with things they might not know what they need to do in situations. And then I picked up An Unquiet Mind by Caine, Redfield, Jamison, a memoir of moods and madness. And then I picked up The Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins. And if you haven't noticed a slight theme here, I kind of like books about books. And this one's been going around YouTube quite a bit too, so I probably don't need a really big description about this one. And then the last one I picked up, is The Crimson Petal and the White by Michel Faber. And all I know about it is it's about a prostitute and how she, I guess, wants to change and become a lady or something. I could be wrong, not sure. I know it's been going around YouTube quite a bit, and it looked really good, and it's a big, thick book, so it's a lot of commitment. But that's all the books that I got for my birthday and from the beginning of November, and I'm happy. I'm glad to see you guys. I haven't been around, I know, but I'm going to try to start doing more videos again, and I will see you next time.